Let's go to war with you all. We can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my time.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Tampa Bay. It's the Eagles and the Buccaneers, just ahead on EA Sports.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we're at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57. We are underway now in the NFC Championship. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. On first down, Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 17, Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Eagles have struck first in this NFC title game. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Always fun to get a peek at Tom Brady as he gets in place to command this offense for Tampa Bay.
And we talked about it last week, the pressure of not just playing in the playoffs and now in the championship game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they've played, though, this year, this is far and away the toughest one. If they find a way to win it, guess what the next one will be? The toughest one they've played. That's what happens when you have a perfect record on the line.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll run. This is Bernard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice shot there, keeping the toes inbounds. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They go play action with Hurts. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his leg.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Deidrin Senat with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3rd and 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll run it here with Bernard. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Again, here's Bernard as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Brady. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Brady. His pass caught at the 4. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now a carry for Bernard. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Giovanni Bernard. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in made plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The throw over the middle, taken in. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And this is good for a 1st down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Here's Bernard. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. It's caught. It's Miller. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Holding offense.
That's on Shaq Mason, the guard. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Brady's thrown incomplete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Completes it again to Gage. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Bernard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Bernard. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So how about the season, Charles? He continues to put together. That's now 24 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's getting into some very rarefied territory.
Maybe you and I do a little extra homework part of this one in anticipation, because that one moves him past John Riggins with 24. He draws even with Emmitt Smith at 25 in 1995. Next up, Chris Harms and Sean Alexander with 27. And the guy on top with 13 was Daniel Tomlinson, the Hall of Famer. He had 28 in 2006.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They get this to Smith on the jet sweep, and he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and a much tougher 3rd down movement. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. On now the former Vol, Michael Pilardi. This is taken at the 23. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. So out come the Bucs now. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, You got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, and his throw here's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This one complete to Scott Miller. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they're going to speed things up here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to... into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Hurts trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, what half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Eagles. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. Our two squads making their final adjustments prior to the second half kick. Which team will be the one standing as NFC champions at the end? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is? Too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The 40. 30, the 20, 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So the turnover forced. And job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down, here's Fournette. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Brady now on first down. He'll check this one off to Fournette. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Shotgun now for Brady. He drops it off for Bernard. And some room to run now. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. To throw is Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Miller. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. So far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now Bernard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, Bernard. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. They'll run here with Bernard. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. 3rd and goal here, a big play brewing in this NFC title game. They'll keep it on the ground. Bernard, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Giovanni Bernard saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Succop for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that was Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Eagles.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
From the 29, Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. He'll drop to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
That throw by Brady incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady, pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack.
Completion left side to Miller. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 33-yard line.
They'll start with a handoff to Sanders.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
And that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down.
Where this second down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Back to throw. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's Hurts to throw.
And this is going to be incomplete. Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Let's go now.
They'll go again with Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete here.
They're going to give out a little pause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It'll be Hurts on the option.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Caught on the slant. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth-quarter lead. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake... That's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Up the gun, Fournette. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts, flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take. In this case, not only does he take the hit,
down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
but they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
2nd down, back to Fournette.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Brady going to throw here. And he's able to find Miller. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
The Buccaneers are on their way to the Super Bowl. Thank you all so much for watching, and good night.
Told my boss, it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track, I was messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offensive D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast, cause you know I shoot quick. Just like Travis Kelce, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, man, you know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know.
up at practice early. Going crazy, I just rolled the jersey. It's the first half and we done dropped 30. We just up to scoring them boys, man. I told my boys, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game.
Money on my mind, head in the game. It's like I scored again, diamonds on them dance. I can hear the music playing with them bands. Crowd going wild, dived in the fans. I'm locking in on a mission, I tell them my vision. You young and she get like me. I got your shorty, she with me, I gave her a job.